morning, everyone. Welcome to Desert Isle Crafting. I'm Christy. How are you today? I hope you're all having a great day. It looks like we might get a little bit of rain. I hope so. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for this. Today what I have is a review from Outdoor Tide. They are an online craft store that sells diamond painting, cross stitch, paint by numbers, resin molds, just a massive variety of things. And I have a discount code for you today too. They have some great specials going on for Christmas. So if you've never been to their website, I will have a link down below for you to check them out, along with the discount code and links to the products that I'm showing you today. But before we start, I just want to thank you all for watching. It is the 22nd? Yep, sorry. It is the 22nd of December. Christmas is 3 days away. I hope you all are getting ready for it, or that you're done getting ready for it. It's going to be a quiet one for my husband and I. He has to work. So I don't think I'm going to be making that big, huge dinner. I just might make some lasagna and some garlic bread and sit and relax and when he gets home from work. And that's probably going to be our Christmas. All our family lives out of state, so he couldn't take the time off work this year, so it's going to be a quiet one for us. But I hope you all are doing great, that you got all your crafts made that you wanted to get made for Christmas. I know I didn't, but that's okay. I've got all the next year to work on them and get them done for next Christmas. Thank you so much for watching my channel and for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. And if you like this video, please hit that like button, because these companies that I do reviews for, that's important. They look at that and they look at your comments. So please comment too if you like what I'm showing you. Let the companies know if you're happy with their products or not. That's why we do these videos. So let's get going on this. Enough blabbing from me. I have two kits to show you today. And let's see, let's start off with this one. This is a Joy Sunday kit, and even though it doesn't say Joy Sunday, it's got the logo. I'm just going with that. Now, at the website for Outdoor Tide, they do have, for cross stitch, if you want to just look at Joy Sunday kits, you can just click on Joy Sunday and just see all their kits. Now, I just thought this was really pretty. It's an old time sewing machine. It's got some pretty flowers on it. It's a 14 count, and it's not real big. So we've got the beautiful instructions on the back of the package showing you how to pick your floss, diagrams of stitches. You'll only do probably this and then the full stitch and maybe the back stitch, but we'll take a look. Some tips, and then how to rinse your fabric out afterwards to get all that ink out. Please, please, please be careful of liquids when you do these stamped cross stitch kits, because liquids are what's going to cause you the most trouble with the ink on here. So here's a better picture without all that glare. I just thought that was really pretty, and I really like the fact that it's a partial. So all these white areas you're not going to stitch at all. But it's in French, Fabrication Française, and I just thought this was really cute. So let's look at the pattern. Yep, just as I expected. There is a bit of back stitching here, and you'll know that when you look at the lines. You see the lines, that's your back stitching, but you don't do those areas in here. It's very pretty, and it's very well printed, very easy to read. It's a little glossy, but you can still write on it if you want to. And here is our legend. Now on this pattern with this company, the legend symbols are going to be different on the paper pattern than they are on the fabric. So here it's just numbers and alphabet letters. We do have a French knot, a half stitch, which is going to be that H symbol with a line through it. So we do have 4 different stitches with this. 4 back stitch colors, the French knot, the half stitch, and the full stitch. There's a better picture of it there. And it's 113 stitches wide by 124 stitches tall. But yeah, very well made pattern. So all those H's with the lines, the half stitches, are all going to go in the middle here and then over on the sides a little bit. I love those half stitches. It just seems to make things go by so much faster. Okay, let's look at the fabric and get a measurement on the picture. The edges are all serged. You have your product number at the top. And here's what I mean. Instead of alphabet letters and numbers, our legend on this pattern is symbols and colors. And then here's the rest of your legend for your other little stitches here. Let's see what size this is. Now this picture was $6.73. This would look very, very cute on the wall in a sewing room. This would be a good one to get and make as a gift if you have someone in your life that sews. They would love this. Now the actual picture size is 8.5 by about 9 inches. So it's 8.5 by 9, a little taller than it is wide. Very nicely printed. And this fabric is not super stiff. You could hold this in your hand. You don't need to put it into a hoop or a Q-snap or anything like that. It will be very easy to do. See these little green areas here with the little checker, like a checkerboard. That's where you do your half stitches. And then over here on the side. But very nicely printed. I don't see any smearing. I see the symbols staying in their own squares as they should be. And let's look at the floss now. Now you don't get toolkits from this company. And we only have 18 colors. So very pretty colors. Pretty blue, some pinks, greens, yellows. Nice soft floss. And then here's a turquoise, and a gold, and a dark tan. And then here's our 2 needles. And I did say that this was 14 count. So this strand is this floss is 6 strand. You'll take one of these strands and pull 2 out to use for a 14 count. But yeah, very nice colors, very soft floss. And I do think they have a collection of different little sewing machines. I mean, that would look really pretty to have different ones on a wall, you know, however you want to do it. Or you could make them into little pillows. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay. I'm not too sure who the manufacturer of this one is because it doesn't really say. It's really nice they've got their floss pack separately. Ooh, look at that. Turquoise with, like dark turquoise, teal with black. It's going to be pretty. We have a nice little toolkit. Instructions, if you notice, they're the same instructions that were on the back of the Joy Sunday package. Let's see which one this is. Nice big pattern. Okay, I'm going to stick a picture of this up on the screen, but it's like an underground kind of, let's see, is that going to focus? Let's see if it gets a hobbit house. I thought this was so pretty. An underground kind of hobbit house. Now this is a lot bigger, 65 by 50 centimeters. It has a lot of confetti, but then it also has a lot of areas where, like, I have a number here. All this blue that you see everywhere is black 310. And it's a full coverage piece. It's not like the last one where you had areas that you wouldn't stitch. It's 190 stitches across this way by 255 stitches across. We have 40 colors in this, which I think is excellent because the more colors, the more detail. We have the number of our floss that you'll use to find your floss, the symbols on the picture, and then the DMC codes. In case you have leftover floss and you save your floss for other projects, you know what DMC code it is, so that you can mark it that way and not wonder, what color is this? But yeah, nice big pattern. Not little at all. Let's see if I can go up a little bit. But yeah, it's a really nice big pattern. And very easy to read too, not blurry, which I'm glad I'm not seeing that problem like we were seeing there for a while. Okay, so then this kit also gives you a little toolkit. This picture was $13.28. So it's twice as much as the other one, but it's also a way lot bigger, and you get so much more floss, so I'm thinking that's why, but it's still a good deal. So we have our 5 needles in our little poofy ball, our adjustable thimble, and our threader. Love these threaders. Thank goodness for these threaders, or I would never cross stitch or sew because I can't see the needle eye. I just can't. Let's look at this picture now on the fabric and see how big it is. And my goodness. Whew, this is big. This is an 11 count, and we know this because up here in the corner, it'll tell you, 11 count. We've got our serged edges, and then the product number. Product numbers are important in case you need help with your you don't have enough floss, there's a flaw someplace, you contact customer service and make sure you let them know the product number so they know what kit you're talking about. We've got a gridding, and it's exactly like this paper pattern. It's like total replica. I'll show you. Total replica of our paper pattern. So if you need to find a spot that you're unsure about on here while you're stitching, you can use the grid lines and pinpoint exactly the place you're looking for. I'm so happy that this pattern is so big, but let's get a measurement on this picture because this picture is not little. And on this, with this company, your legend on your paper pattern and this fabric is going to be identical. It's not going to be different like the Joy Sunday ones are. Okay, so we have 23 1/8 across. By about 17 1/8 vertically. Very clear, very easy to read, printed very nicely. Now this fabric is stiff too. I wouldn't put it in a hoop. I just hold this in my hand because as you stitch this, it is going to soften up. And you can scrunch it, you can roll it, you can step on it. It's not going to affect it negatively. It will make it a little bit softer. But like I said with the last one, no liquids, no water, because then your ink's going to smear and it's just going to be a nightmare. And if you don't want this picture this big and you happen to have a smaller count fabric like a 14, 16, 18, 28 even, you can take your floss, you can take this paper pattern, and you can go make it on another piece of fabric if you don't want it to be this big, and it will turn out the same. So let's take, I'm just going to leave that there while we look at the floss. Nicely bagged with the product number, which is great for storage in case you store your floss separately from your fabric. Now I keep everything all together. It's just easier for me that way. All right, look at this. Right off the bat, we have 1, 2, 3 hanks of black 310. There are 40 strands in each hank. Now with an 11 count on this strand, you're going to be taking 3 out, where the last kit was 14 count, you only take 2. But with 11 count, to get decent coverage on with your stitches, you want 3. So we've got the 3 hanks of 310 black. We have a hank of beautiful brown, and this is 938 brown. Look how rich that is. Such a pretty color. This is a darker brown. It is 3371. See that? It's a lot darker. And then we have this gorgeous, gorgeous color. This is DMC code 3808. My favorite color, I would say. I love this dark teal. And up against the black, it's going to really pop. Really be pretty. Let's look at the rest of the floss. So pretty. Okay, so this is going to be on floss cards. Let's look at this first. Look at those colors. The greens, the lighter shades of teal, the light blue, the gold. Nice soft floss, all cotton. So pretty. And then, oh my goodness, look at this. So we have a lot of greens. A lot of greens, browns, rusts, golds, a lot of golds. And then on this side, that color kind of got a little messed up. Look at how pretty these are. And then we have the beautiful blues. So I think this is just gorgeous. I think this picture will turn, I'm going to pray. I'm going to hope and pray that this picture turns out nice. Because the colors in it are just so rich. So pretty. Look at that. And I think I said, but I'll repeat it again, $13.28 for this kit. My discount code with Outdoor Tide is Desert05 off. I will have that down below. Use that code at checkout and you will get 5% off your order. They also have a special right now where you get 12% off everything in your cart. It's on their website. I think there's a code at the top of the screen when you first go to their website, and I think you can use it in conjunction with my discount code. They have every kind of cross-stitch tool and accessory you could possibly want. If you're interested in other crafts, they have those things too. I highly advise you check them out. So I'm not even going to do that because the crinkle noise is annoying. So yeah, if you've never been to Outdoor Tide, check them out. And if you like this video, please like the video, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful Christmas. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye.